According to a new poll from the Associated Press, only 16% of Americans are opposed to the climate plan that was a part of the Build Back Better Act. Only 16%. And yet Joe Manchin, the coal-invested millionaire, has basically completely destroyed the climate provisions from the Build Back Better Act. And only 16% of the country looks at that and says, yay, go Joe Manchin. So we had one man from a state that, represents 1% of the population of the country, killing a provision that only 16% of the country didn't like, and the rest of the country, at least 75%, did support it. The rest were undecided. This is tyranny of the minority. Okay? This is what we should all be worried about, because this proves that our system of government itself doesn't work. When a man who represents 1% of the country kills a provision supported by 75% of the country, this is broken. This is not how this was supposed to work. Especially given the fact that Joe Manchin, as I mentioned, has made over $1 million in the last 2 years off of his investments in the coal industry. So by killing these climate provisions, not only is he pissing off 75% of the country, he's basically putting more money in his own pockets. He profits off of this, and the rest of us suffer. So you look at this objectively and you tell me how this is a fair system. You tell me how everything is working just perfectly and this is how it was designed, because it's not. Maybe it was designed that way. I don't know. I wasn't in those planning meetings. That was several hundred years ago. But what I'm saying is that this system is not sustainable. It may have worked back then, but it sure as hell doesn't work now. When one man can kill the desires of 75% of the country just because it makes him more money to do so. But that is exactly what's happening with Joe Manchin. We're running out of time. This piece of legislation, the climate provisions in the Build Back Better Act, was basically our last best hope to get some kind of meaningful climate change legislation passed at the federal level here in the United States. It's gone. It's out of the bill. It's not going to be a part of the final bill. And that's because of Joe Manchin and because he wants to put more money in his own pocket. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.